Hello all, welcome to Learn OpenTech. So here in this session, we will learn how to get the details about software requirements and hardware requirements of the WebSphere application server. So as you all know, WebSphere is an IBM product. So here we can check in the IBM website directly. So to find out these WebSphere application server software and hardware requirements, so just look for WebSphere application server software and hardware requirements. So this is going to take you to the IBM website. So you can just click on this link, IBM WebSphere application server detailed system requirements. So here is it, WebSphere application server detailed system requirement. If you go down, so there are various versions of WebSphere application server are available. Like the current version is 9.0, 8.5, and previous versions are like 8.5.5, 8.5, 8.0, 7.0. There are like 6.1, 6.0 versions. So at this moment, as of today, the 7.0 to 8.9.0 only supported by the IBM. And so let's first start with 7.0. So let's take a look at the 7.0 version. And this is the WebSphere application server 7. Version, and click on this WebSphere application server for all editions. And let's talk about available editions on this WebSphere application server 7.0. So there are base, express, GOS, network deployment, and for developers. So the most popular edition is network deployment that is used by the most of the clients, because it has more features compared to other editions. So here is a network deployment edition, and supported platforms or operating systems are AX, Linux, HP, Solaris, IBM I, Windows. So let's take a look at the Linux platform. So in this WebSphere application server network deployment 7.0, detailed system requirements are so if you go down, so this is for Linux operating system. So you can find list of supported Linux operating systems here. So starting with Asian UX Linux 2, so say Linux. So there are different versions like 3.0, Red Hat Enterprise Linux version 4, Red Hat Enterprise Linux version 5, Red Hat Enterprise Linux version 6, 7, and SUSE Linux 9, 10, 11. So they are the versions that are supported to install the WebSphere application server. And here also you can see like the minimum requirements for the platform or system operating system minimum requirements, and supported hardwares like x86 32-bit, x86 64-bit operating systems, and so the number of bitness, the product minimum version to install this WebSphere application server 7.0. If you install Red Hat Enterprise Linux, if you choose the Red Hat Enterprise Linux Server 6, you have to use 7.0.0.15. Okay, so they are the list of supporting operating systems. And if you click on the supported hardware, so let's check the hardware platform. And here for Linux, so for disk space, so if you talk about disk space, so the components you can install like clients, deployment manager, edge components, or any other profiles or application server profiles. Or and the requirement for the minimum requirement for the space is 1 GB. So at least 1 GB free space is available for installation, and this is for all supported Linux operating systems. And so then the main thing is the memory. So to install this WebSphere application server, minimum requirement is 512 MB, and the 1 GB is recommended. Okay, like that we have a processes, what process we can use it, and so to support the WebSphere application server 7.0. So once we decided which operating system you want to install and what is once you decide about disk space and memory, so you can purchase or you can download the operating systems and you can purchase the hardware and get it installed, and then once the hardware operating system is ready, then you can start deploying or installing the WebSphere application server. So this is a link provide the soft detailed system requirement and the maintenance level. If you take a look, right, so the current maintenance level for the WebSphere application server 0 is 43. Okay, they are the fixed packs, available fixed packs, and the current version is 7.0.0.43. So, and you can also download the PDF file or you can print this page to know more about the software and hardware requirements. So you can, if you, so this is the packaging list, so where you can find the list of packages. So here if you see here, right, there are no co-packed or co-installed software product specified at this product level, so this is not required. So mainly we will focus on the disk space and memory and also the hardware type, whether it is a 32-bit operating system hardware or 64-bit operating system. And so any prerequisites before installing this product, so you can also get those details. So there is minimum Java versions is required, and the browser, so supported browsers like we have Microsoft Internet Explorer, Microsoft Internet Explorer for Windows, Mozilla Firefox. So don't use Chrome or any other so the browsers. So the web server, coming to web server, the supported web servers are like Apache Web Server, IBM HTTP Server, Lotus Domino, Microsoft Internet Information Service, Sun Java System Web Server. So they are the supported web server. So this is all about like Linux based. To get the more details about the Linux version of software. So that's all. So that's all about detailed system requirements about WebSphere for the WebSphere application server network deployment 7.0 on Linux operating system.